Patience, we're going to try this again. How are you doing today? I hope that you are having an amazing day. My name is Shanna, and I am a travel consultant. I am a travel addict, and I am on a mission to help families start checking things off of their bucket lists. That is what feeds me in here. That is what I'm working for. I work to empower families with the tools and resources that they need to really start making moves on their travel goals. Before we get too deep into this today, I've got a couple things for you. Just quick, if you are on YouTube, if you're seeing this on YouTube, make sure to hit that subscribe button and the bell so you get the notifications when new videos come on. That way you can get the latest and greatest info. And if you're somewhere other than YouTube, pop into YouTube for me and hit that subscribe button. I appreciate that. Or search Travel with Shanna on YouTube. And if you are on Facebook, make sure you pop into my Empowered and Adventurous Globetrotting Families Facebook group. There's going to be a link in the comments, but we are having a really great travel planning challenge that is starting tomorrow, where we are going to go over all of the things. We're going to talk about it more, but we are going to go over all of the things to help you start making some serious progress on those travel goals. So two great resources there for you. We are going to dive right into it now. We are going to talk today about what your one place is, right? I want you to think for a minute about one place that it would really make your heart happy to travel to, right? And this isn't necessarily going to be the place that holds the top spot on your bucket list. We are definitely going to go there. We are heading in that direction because my mission in life is to see you check those big trips off of your bucket list. But for right now, I want you to think about one trip on your list that's just a little bit of a stretch. Somewhere that you could see yourself going, say, in the next year or so, right? So think about these things. When you daydream about travel destinations, which one makes you think, gosh, this is my happy place? This makes my heart sing. Think of somewhere that you could make some amazing family memories that's been in the back of your mind or been hanging out on one of your Pinterest boards for a while, but maybe feels just a little out of reach. That's why it hasn't happened yet. What place would make you really feel like you accomplished a big travel goal this year, right? After all of the non-travel of this past year, I think that a lot of us, I think we need to check something big off of our list to get our travel momentum back. I feel like we've been, for obvious reasons, have just been stuck in a rut, and I am just craving that big adventure. That's what my heart needs. We are blessed with a few one places on our short-term travel wish list. But one trip that we are hoping to check off of our list this summer is Iceland. We took the step, we made a plan, we rented a camper van, and we are going after our dream of spending 2 weeks of driving around Iceland this summer. Now, obviously, just a disclaimer with the way things are going, it wouldn't surprise me if something changed and that didn't happen. Travel seems to be changing on a weekly basis now, but that's our one place for this summer, right? So here's something I wanted to throw out there about dreams. Plans are what make dreams happen. Let that sink in for a sec. Plans are what make dreams happen. And I'm not talking about the kind of plans that you make and forget about the next week, right? I am talking about a solid plan that you commit to. A plan only works if you do the things. Otherwise, it just gets tossed in the heap of all of those other plans in the past that never worked. Because, and I'm just going to say this, I'm just going to be honest, Truth bomb. Those plans didn't work because you didn't have the discipline to get them done, right? Discipline, self-control, whatever it is, it seemed important to you at the time, but you just didn't do the things to get them done. And I know I have been there. I'm not one to point fingers about this. I have a heap of those old plans too, right? But your travel dreams are too important to just set aside. They are too important to me. I'm not going to let you set them aside. I want you to go after those dreams. And I know they're important to you, or you wouldn't be here watching this. So once you have your one place, your happy place, your goal that you want to make happen, think about the biggest hurdle. What is keeping you from getting there? Is it time? Money? Lack of knowledge? Something else? Big goals are much less intimidating if we break them down. Once you know what that big thing is that is mostly responsible for keeping you from your trip of your dreams, think about the ways that you could break it down. Money is an easy example. You know that you need X number of dollars for a trip, and you know how many months it is before you're going. Break that big trip down, that big number down into smaller pieces, and it can make it easier for you to wrap your head around ways to find that money in your budget. You know, you might break down a big trip that's a year from now, and say you need $3,000 for it. Well, if you start now, my math skills are not the greatest here. Sorry, guys. $3,000 divided by 12 months. That's $250 a month. So you need to find a way to make $250 extra a month in your budget to make that trip happen, right? Just an example. So once you have your one place, I am going to give you a step-by-step blueprint for how to make that bucket list trip happen. We are doing that. That is what is starting tomorrow in my Facebook group. We have a travel planning challenge where we are going to go step by step by step for breaking down that trip, breaking down how to plan it, how to make it happen. Lots of tools and resources are coming to put momentum behind that big trip, right? So if you don't have a bucket list, or you don't have any idea about what your one trip might be, you definitely need to be in there, because we're going to go over all of that, right? We are going to put in a foundation that's going to help you start taking real steps towards reaching your travel goals, right? This isn't like that time that you made a plan and it didn't happen. It just got put in the wayside. We are going to take real steps, and we are going to hold each other accountable for making this happen. This is all happening in my Facebook group. It is starting tomorrow. If it's later, you're going to find this. It's going to be in the guide section of my Facebook group. I'm going to pop the link in the comments of this video. Search Empowered and Adventurous Globetrotting Families on Facebook, and you are going to find it. And again, the challenge is going to be happening in the guide section of the group. It is going to be so much awesomeness. I just cannot wait. My name is Shanna, and I hope that you have an awesome day. I hope that you're excited about starting to plan one of those bucket list trips and actually making it happen. And I look forward to talking with you soon. Take care.